We have a first-time mom. She has no idea what she's doing, and mom wants nothing to do with him.
Hey Nelly, look who I got. Got your little guy.
When you brought Eddie for the first time, I mean,
She literally looked at him and she was like, no thank you.
Look, there's mom.
Yes.
That's fine. I am not interested in this.
Here's mom. Let's see if we can get you to stand up, okay? Come here. Here you go. Oh. Push, 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 push. I'll help you. There you go. You're standing. Can you take a step? Oh!
Well, yeah, I'm like doing my best to be matchmaker. So now it's about 11 o'clock at night. He drank a bottle.
There you go.
We got him in with mom, so we decide, let's wait till the morning. So it's day 2 now, and Eddie has not eaten since the night before. We know he's hungry because he hasn't eaten or nursed all night long. So now is the perfect time to get him to nurse on mom. So I'm gently escorting him underneath mom, and then I'm walking away, and mom walks away, and he walks away. And I've done this maybe 50 times now. At this point, Eddie's just laying down because he's exhausted, because he hasn't eaten. So I need to come up with a different plan. I am gonna put a halter on her. So I'm gonna halter her. I'm gonna get her up against the wall, and I am going to get underneath her, and I am going to teach him how to nurse.
Yeah.
All she wants to do is kick me. She's a first-time mom.
Yeah.
So she has no idea how this is supposed to work. So we have a sifting rake,
Yeah.
right, that we use. So and there's a wooden handle on it. So I'm like, okay, so I gently start
Just rubbing her with it.
rubbing her with the handle, and she calms down.
Yeah.
She gets used to it. She's like, okay, this isn't so bad. So I have to get his mouth pried open, and I finally get it over mom's teat, and then this happens.
Okay, we got her to drink. Look, we got her to drink. Look. That is the cutest, best, most wonderful thing that I have seen all day. I'm sorry, Mom. She's like, what is going on? I'm like shaking. I'm so excited. Can you see the phone? Okay. Sometimes nature just needs a little help, right?
Now what finally happens days later is what typically happens on day 1 or minutes after the calf is born.
Ultimately, everything worked out the way it was supposed to work out.
The calf fought hard, and now, I mean, Eddie is a great member of the Fluffy Feather Farm family now.
The worst thing that happens on our farm is when we lose an animal.
Yeah.
Best thing that happens on the farm is when we get to see animals born and raise them. And that really is, the goal is how do we raise these awesome, magnificent creatures and then pair them up with families where we can make their lives better by making the animal's life better, by ultimately providing this great environment where they're raised. And that's the goal. And with Eddie, it's a perfect example of how things don't always go exactly as planned, but at the end of the day, a lot of times it works out for the best, and this is a great example of how that happens.
Yeah, absolutely. And we're learning too.
Every day, all day long.